What's up, everybody? This is Carmine Davis, and you are watching and listening to The Carmine Davis Show. What the fuck is up, bitch? Crazy fucking weekend, as usual. I had a ball. I haven't told y'all too much about my weekend. I haven't had a lot of time, and I still don't. But I got to get into the gym and do all these things before I start my fucking day. But if you want to hear more about what happened to me this weekend and all the stuff that I had going on with all the drama and all that, listen to the after show. Patreon.com/Carmine Davis. We're going to get into all the tea this weekend. It's been a while since I've done an after show with you guys because I just haven't had the time. And it's a lot to do. So I'm going to commit to doing it and give y'all an after show. So head over to Patreon.com/Carmine Davis. But before we do all that, for those who just came here for the hot topics, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. I don't do it for my health, and we're going to go into the hot topics. Okay, so this is someone who hold on. Child, let me throw on a little moisturization, because an ashy hand should never throw shade, honey. For you ashy ass goblins out there. Okay. Let's go. So, from LoveYourScalp.com, Kim Zolciak blasted for getting lip fillers, Botox, amid alleged financial struggles. Okay. I already have my opinions, but I'm going to reserve them. Unlike a lot of people who come in here and commenting on just the headline, I'm going to actually read and watch this before I give my opinion. Okay. Kim Zolciak took followers along with her to an Atlanta-based med spa Friday to get facial fillers and lip injections, and people were quick to remind her she's supposed to be broke. Fans roasted the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum 45 was wasting money as she reportedly endorsed financial hardships. You are in debt up to your eyeballs. One viewer slammed underneath the Instagram video. Good to see your priorities are in order. Another quipped, with a third person adding, bankrupt and still spending money on dumb shit. Yet a fourth dismayed users commented, don't you have bills to pay? Not a good look, Kim. Several other critics said they were entertained by the backlash alone. Not me coming straight to the comments. They don't disappoint, one wrote with the laugh emoji. Zolciak paid no mind to the hateful comments as she answered a fan who asked her about the shoulder injection she received. She told the commenter the Botox she got was life-changing and revealed to another fan that her pants were from Alo Yoga. Kim probably didn't have to pay for her injections, right? But the optics, considering her personal situations, are not the best. Okay, well, first of all, we follow Kim and we've followed her financial struggles. I told you Kim is basically like a neighbor, so I could throw a rock with all my might and probably hit her gate. You know what I'm saying? She's close. So her information or this story and her situation is very interesting because this is something that we're talking about, or I hear people gossiping and they know Kim in the bars. They know of Kim. We know Kim's kids. She is kind of a neighbor up here in Alpharetta, in North Georgia. So this situation is actually very interesting because you're watching it go down firsthand. So that's one. Two, I think you can't compare Kim's list of bills to yours, a bitch at home with a phone. Kim's debt is not the same kind of debt as everybody else's. Her bills are not the same. Her expenses are not the same. So when you do fillers or injections or all these things, speaking from experience, it is a procedure that you have to maintain. Kim is also a celebrity, so where it will cost $2,000 or so for a syringe, when you have a high profile or a platform, they probably are giving her these fillers that she needs to maintain, by the way. That's one of the things that if you have ever done a electoral procedure, especially when it comes to Botox or fillers, you have to maintain it. So her going to a med spa and shouting them out is maintaining her situation while also probably getting paid, if not getting just the procedure done for free. So it's an expense, and also she has to shout it out. So people coming at her in the comments talking about you should be broke. This is this bitch working. This is her job. Okay, she's not dropping fries at Burger King or cleaning up shit at the Ramada Inn. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is, we all respectful jobs, but nobody knocks the broom out of your hand while you're working. Let Kim work. And the optics aren't good, but this is her job. Beauty is her brand, I guess. I mean, it's gotten her a free med spa visit. So you can't hop and judge this situation. We want Kim to get out of the situation. I at least want Kim to get out of it. I don't really delight in the mess. It's interesting, to say the least, but I don't delight in it, and I want Kim to work. I want her to get the money up. I want her to get out of debt, and this is her working. So leave a comment below if you understand where I'm coming from, or if that's just lost on you. I don't know how we don't know that at this point in 2024, how influencers and all this works, but I guess people in the comments don't know. Okay, so we're moving on to the next hot topic. Before we do, make sure you guys subscribe and review this podcast. I don't do it for my health, child. Make sure you guys follow us on our socials, Instagram.com/Carmine Davis, Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show, Twitter.com/Carmine Davis, TikTok.com/@Carmine Davis, Facebook.com/Carmine Davis, all the socials. Okay. This has been a mess. LoveYouScott.com, Leah McSweeney calls out cruel Andy Cohen amid their lawsuit for trolling Kate Middleton prior to her cancer reveal. Apologize to her. Now, Leah is on her Andy's ass. The Real Housewives of New York City alum Leah McSweeney is not pleased that Andy Cohen made jokes about Princess Kate Middleton's health before it was revealed that she is battling cancer. Andy Cohen gets a kick out of being cruel to women, and Kate Middleton is no exception. The Real Housewives of New York City alum 41 began in a post via her Instagram story Friday. I hope that after she was forced to publicly talk about her cancer diagnosis, he will muster up the decency to apologize to her. People with power need to lead by example, she said. Cohen has yet to address McSweeney's comments or the backlash he has received from others demanding that he retract his remarks from Middleton. The Bravo head honcho was one of many people who took to social media to fuel conspiracy theories about the Princess of Wales' whereabouts after she had scarcely been seen in public in recent weeks. Earlier this month, he remarked via X on a photo circulating of Middleton, 42, visiting at a local farm stand with Prince William. That ain't Kate. Cohen then perpetuated an old rumor that the Prince of Wales cheated on his wife with Lady Rose Hanbury as further speculation about why Middleton had been missing in action. Don't forget, he broke it off with Middleton after they dated for years and sowed his wild oats for a time and then went back to her. The Watch What Happens Live host 55 said on his podcast Thursday. He then added that William, 41, is his father's son, referencing when King Charles III notoriously cheated on Prince of Wales' mom, Princess Diana, with Queen Camilla. A day later, after Cohen made his statements, Middleton shared in a heartfelt video that she had been secretly battling cancer, and that is why she had been seeking some privacy. It comes as no surprise, though, that McSweeney singled out Cohen, as she is currently seeking legal retribution from her ex-boss, alleging he and Bravo used her alcohol addiction for financial gain. Now, and she is on that boy's ass. He can't make a move. He can't breathe heavy in a mic. Without her saying he is spreading COVID. You know, like, he should be wearing a mask at all times. Like, it's Leah is on the defense with Andy, no matter what he does. So this comes to no shock that she is, like I said, she has his ass in the crosshairs, and she wants it, honey. She wants that ass on the plate. She wants financial retribution. She wants legal retribution. And she feels like Andy took advantage of her. Now, I will say, watching Leah, she was amazing on TV. I loved watching her in New York. I loved watching her on Girls Trip. And I think there's a lot going on with... Everybody's not lying on Andy. You know, I think But I think people are forgetting what the job is. And his job is to expose these women, good or bad, their weaknesses, their strengths, when they are up, when they are down. And it's for our entertainment. So you know that when you sign the dotted line. Leah was not an original New Yorker cast member, so she saw how it works. There were multiple women that were chewed up and spit out during their time on any of those Housewives casts. So she was aware of what was going on. You cannot place the blame on him exposing your alcoholism when you would have done that shit when the cameras were down. You know, bitch, you were probably running around diners naked, drinking. So you can't really, because you signed on to have that part of your life exposed, you really cannot blame him for using that. And then you have, I get to a certain point, like you have someone like Wendy Williams, right, who was at a low in her life. Now, I'm not going to say Leah wasn't at a low in her life. You know, I don't know where Leah was at when she first started on New York. Maybe that's where she's coming from. But you have, like, on the same breath, Wendy Williams, who was at death's door. She's not making any financial decent responsibilities. Her Wells Fargo cut her off, bitch, because she is not okay. They knew she was not of sound mind and body and made her sign the contract. I don't think that was going on with Leah over there at Bravo. I think they found that this was someone who was normally of sound mind, and just that she drinks too fucking much. And I mean, raise your hand if you've ever drank too much, and if a camera was there, you would have been embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? But shit, that would have happened to us. That happens to me, and I don't have a camera going. Bitch, if I chose to sign up with Bravo and that was something that was exposed, that was something that I am. That is who I am, and that's the part of reality TV. You can't really get mad at them for exposing who you are when you sign up to be exposed for who you are. And that's another reason why she's gained the fan base that she has, because we like Leah, good and bad. You know what I'm saying? Leave a comment below about the situation. As far as Kate Middleton is concerned, we're praying for Kate. I think Andy's comments were nasty, but shit, I mean, it's his opinion. We're able to make nasty comments all the time. It's not okay. You know, it's not cool. You know, I say some things sometimes that and if I would have known better, I probably would have taken back. But we don't know better. He didn't know the situation. He thought he was just getting his guts and getting a kiki and a laugh on Kate Middleton's part, like anybody else with a social media platform, when it comes to find out that she is sick. Is he going to apologize? Probably not, because Leah, he don't fuck with her. She not running shit either. But leave a comment below if you understand where I'm coming from. We're going to go on to the next hot topic. Before we do, make sure you guys subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. I don't do it for my health. Make sure you guys follow us on our socials, Instagram.com/Carmine Davis, Instagram.com/Carmine Davis Show, Twitter.com/Carmine Davis, Facebook.com/Carmine Davis, TikTok.com/@Carmine Davis, and we're going to move on. Glorilla, child. Okay, from LubbyScott.com, Glorilla avoids political discussion after White House visit in a viral interview. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh, Glorilla. Glorilla was invited to the White House this week in celebration of Women's History Month and has since reflected on her experience meeting President Joe Biden. CNN anchor Laura Coates asked Glow if the POTUS wanted her endorsement or to encourage people to vote. That ain't got nothing to do with me, Glorilla said. I'm just living my life like it's golden. She added, singing Jill Scott's song Golden. But I'm not going to talk about politics, but I love the president. I love everybody. And at the end of the day, the day gotta end. But at the end of the day gotta end, she said. Glorilla made her appearance at the White House earlier. Put a pin in that. She came to the White House earlier this week. She posted a handful of photos and videos to her Instagram, including a clip of her and Biden where she said, "Yeah, Joe." And he responded, "Yeah, Glow." The latter perhaps a reference to her record song of the same name. Girl. The series also included additional photos of her and Biden and a pic of her and Harris. Now, I'm not going to laugh at that because that's not It's funny, but it's not. Okay, so Glow, I'm not going to laugh at her because this is a problem that we're having with our people. You know, you have to kind of have, if you're invited to the White House, bitch, you should have, if you're not political, you should have declined, girl. You should have declined. And then say at the end of the day that they got to end when it's coming up to you having an endorsement on a political stance. You could have come up, your people didn't come together and then come up with something. Oh, I don't know. I'm not going to tell people to vote for, but I am pro-woman and pro-woman's choice. And I think, you know, any stance, girl, her whole discography is pro-choice. Poverty, let's talk about poverty. Glorilla is a voice. She is political. I think she is political. I think Glorilla's music is spiritual. I think Glorilla creates songs with affirmations that are pro-woman, pro-choice. She is anti-poverty. You know, she puts a focal points. Even her lyrics, like, you know, I ain't fucked up by no credit score. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, she is political. Just tell us, you know, where you stand. You're anti-poverty. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody should have stopped her. And if she doesn't know that, maybe they should have told her how to say that in a respectful way. Glorilla, I don't know if she just going, if her team is ghetto, if they told her something and she just completely ignored it, or if that bitch just is going to every place that she invited. Well, come to the show, Glorilla. Come to if you going anywhere that they just inviting you, come to the podcast, bitch. I want to talk to you, Glorilla. Shout out to Glorilla. Come to the show. If you just going any goddamn where, bitch. But you weren't downloaded on what to do and what to say at the White House? It's silly. It's silly. And the reason why you were there is because you represent a political party or a voter, right? And then you took that opportunity to you could have encouraged people to go vote or encouraged people to understand political jargon or understand what's going on, but you chose to flick it just flick the nose at it. Like, I think that's weird. I'm disappointed in you, Glow. I am. I'm just going to keep it real. I ain't mad at Glow. I love me some Glorilla, but I'm really disappointed in her. Leave a comment below if you understand where I'm coming from. I ain't mad at the girl. I love her, but I'm very disappointed in her. That's what I'll say about it. And we're going to keep it moving. That's the end of the show. I'm tuned in for the after show. I got some tea to spill. Patreon.com/Carmine Davis. The after show. And that's the show. I love y'all very much. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.